this is my second attempt at recording a video. First time I said a couple things, like maybe 30 seconds worth of stuff, and then just basically started rambling until I fell silent and began just staring at the camera pretty much. But the 30 seconds that I did say were relevant, so I will go ahead and say those again. A lot of people have commented on the amount of fidgeting I did in my prior video. Those who know me know that I'm a fidgety person. I'm constantly moving something about, my legs, my hands, just anything within the general vicinity. When I talk with my hands. A lot of people think that makes me seem gay. Don't really care, because you should use everything in your power to convey your message. That's how I feel about it. Plus, I was raised in a household full of women, so speaking with my hands is just a natural thing. Anyway, that is not what this video is about. This video is about me bitching about something. Monday of last week, my friend Blair and her kids came over to swim in my pool, and so we went down there and got down there, unlocked the gate, went in. Her kids were going to swim, we were going to hang out, and my neighbor, I use neighbor loosely because he's on another floor, another apartment number. Anyway, the guy in apartment 3, who's like this fucking stoner, emo kid. Like, look at his front stoop. Like, he's got 6 bags of trash out there with 2 pizza boxes stacked on top of it, and the shit is leaking out into the sidewalk and running down into the pool area, just nasty. So he just happened to come home as we were down there, and so I stopped him and was like, hey, could you please take your trash to the dumpster? This is kind of nasty and ridiculous. You can't leave your trash here. And he was like, okay, yeah, I'll take care of it. So I didn't think anything else of it, because if one of my neighbors had asked me to do something like that, like if I had left something in the walkway or something, and they had said, hey, could you please move this, I would have felt embarrassed for having, been selfish like that, and I would have immediately rectified that problem. So I didn't think anything else of it. So Blair brought her kids back over here on Thursday, I think it was, and they wanted to swim again, so we went down there to the pool again, and dude, the same trash is still there, and it's stinking, and it's just like rotting in the noonday sun, and I'm like, okay, this is fucked up. So one of the other guys that stays in that apartment was coming in, and I stopped him again. I said, hey, I told your friend the other day, I asked him if he could remove this garbage, and it's still here. Could you please take it to the dumpster, because this is crazy. This is, it's a fire hazard because it's blocking an exit. Could you please make sure that you take this to the dumpster? And he was like, yeah, no problem, man, I'll tell him. I was like, okay. So then we go yesterday to the pool, and the dude's walking in, trash is still there. It's been out there, 6 days now at this point. And since I'd asked him, God knows how long he'd been there, because I hardly ever go down there, so I didn't notice. But I say, hey, actually I didn't say anything to him this time. I just looked at him, and as he's entering his apartment, he looks at me and he goes, yeah, I know, I just got into a wreck, I don't want to hear about it, and closed the door. And I was like, okay, alright, because that was cool with me, because when I went down there Friday, and his shit was still all over the fucking ground, after I told him Monday, after I told his friend, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm calling the apartment manager. So I called them already on Friday and left them a message saying that you moved a nasty bastard into our apartment building. This motherfucker's had his trash out here for 6 days. It's stinking the place up and running into the fucking pool. It's disgusting. So, went back down there. I went out today. Just curious, you know, because he had said, I had a bad day, I'm going to take care of it, I don't want to hear about it. Okay, you know, that's cool. Went out there today. Shit is still out there. Man, I want to beat this motherfucker down, because it is just so fucking rude. Everyone else in this apartment building, there's 35 apartments. Half of them are single bedroom. The rest of them are double occupancy. So there's at least 90 people here. Probably more, because a lot of people have several people living in the house, such as my next door neighbors, who, I'm not being racist, but I do know the stereotype, and they adhere to the stereotype. There are several people living in the apartment. We all do what we're supposed to do, and we all take our trash to the dumpster. And you know, they empty the dumpster 4 days a week, because I live in Birmingham city limits. So they're 4 days a week, they're sitting in the garbage truck and emptying the dumpster. So there's no excuse. You can't say, oh, the dumpster was full, I couldn't get my trash in there. No. So this dude's just being an asshole. So this shit's really pissing me off, and I took photos of it with my camera phone. It's not great quality, but I'm going to add it to this video at the end of this video, and you guys can tell me, am I being ridiculous for expecting other people to not be nasty? I mean, or am I being ridiculous for even saying that's nasty? I mean, his garbage is outside his home, so I mean, presumably his home isn't nasty. However, the courtyard to my apartment complex is disgusting because of him, and no one else has this problem. As a matter of fact, if anyone did have this problem, I would say something to them too. So I'm not just trying to punk this fucking emo kid. Although, I will say that I would be more inclined to punk this emo kid than anyone else here. Just because I don't particularly care for men and women's jeans with ridiculous haircuts. I guess that's because I'm getting older, you know, and that shit's just, emo's a little gay. I'm sorry. People accuse me of being gay all the time. That shit's gay. This ain't gay. This is straight as an arrow. You know, the fucking the doctor on Forrest Gump, when he's gonna make his back straight as an arrow. That's me. That shit's gay. I'm sorry. You run around in some fucking women's bootcut pants with a women's haircut and makeup on. You're gay. Looks like a duck. Quacks like a duck. Is a motherfucking duck. Looks like a woman. Dresses like a woman. Gets his hair cut like a woman, wears makeup like a woman, makes out with dudes like a woman. Might as well be a woman. That's all I'm saying. So, here's the pictures. Tell me if I'm being a fuckhead. Peace.
Hold it now!